everyone, and welcome to a new edition of TopShelf Spotlight by Mercatus. And my topic for today is to talk to you about the 5 must-haves, the features that will help you level up your mobile grocery experience. So there are 5. So let's start with number 1. So number 1 is a modern mobile framework. I think a lot of companies overlook this for multiple reasons. The reality is that why you want one of these more modern mobile frameworks, A, is to attract the best talent in market. 2, a framework that's actually following the cadence of development of the hardware that's being released by our top smartphone manufacturers, Google and Apple, so you can take advantage of the hardware features, the software features that are deep inside those operating systems inside of your frameworks. And 2, quite frankly, and the third one is you want to keep it fresh. And that's really, really important. App navigation is number 2. And that seamless navigation that creates this frictionless experience. And let me kind of explain that. It's more than just colors, size of icons, location of icons, how you're presenting information to your consumers. It's really understanding the mindset of the people that are using these applications. And a lot of the grocery retail applications that are out there, they're not utilitarian in function, meaning they're not only doing one thing. So a good example of a utilitarian application is Instagram or TikTok. It does a few things really, really, really well. In the case of grocery, you really have to package up a series of things to create value for the consumer. And creating a seamless experience, you have to take into account not only the consumer that is using this, so you have to look at the demographics and so on. So I'm a little bit older, my eyes aren't great, so I appreciate the ability to adjust the font size or to make it a little bit bigger, or have an application that does that automatically for me. But that may not be necessary in the context how you serve your customers, but is also where are these applications and sub-applications are being used. And we see a lot of consumers going into a store using the shopping list function. So if you're pushing a cart and you have a big iPhone 14 Pro Max in your hands, well, probably a good idea, that you're not putting the button to access the shopping list at the top left-hand side, is specifically that we know that 65% of people that are shopping inside grocery stores or buying online are women. Smaller hands. So you have to take that into consideration. The ergonomics of an application are a must of creating a seamless shopping experience. The third one, personalization, loyalty, and rewards. Personalization, present content that relates back to the consumer, whether it's offers, whether it's what's on sale, and so on. So personalization, very key. It's table stakes, quite frankly, in the world today. Rewards. We see a lot of rewards solutions that are just buried as a secondary offering. How do you raise these to the top, put them front and center to the consumer? Even when you're considering the macro environment today, how are you letting consumers know you're helping them save money? So that's key. So put that in front. Loyalty. We got a great blog post that's going to be coming out soon at some point that's going to really dissect some of the loyalty programs that are here available, that we're looking at. What do I get for my loyalty with you, Mr. Retailer, Mrs. Retailer, back to me as a consumer? But when you think of it from a mobile application perspective, it's more than just showing, here's the points you can earn, here's the points you have earned. It's really, ultimately at the end of the day, is what am I gaining from you, the retailer, if I drive my basket back to you? And you got to be able to showcase that in a mobile application. And I think some of the companies that are non-grocery retail that do a great job in demonstrating that from an omni-channel perspective, not only in the application, but also in their email marketing, in their online marketing, as well as in their core website, is Marriott. I think Marriott, and actually a lot of the large hotel chains do that very well. Take a page out of United. I think United does that exceptionally well. being a member has its privileges. So it's really great. The fourth one is robust CMS. Gone are the days where marketers have to go to their engineering teams or to their agencies and say, hey, by the way, it's the long weekend, it's coming up, we got a national holiday on Monday, and I really want to start promoting something soon on the mobile application. And you have to go to your engineering teams and say, oh, so we need you to change the homepage of the app, change some icons around, some colors, and so on, and do a new release. Now, the chances of a consumer updating that app for the sake of updating that app is highly unlikely. So, really connecting a CMS into the modern architecture or framework of a mobile application is a must. Throw the power back into the hands of the marketers so they can weave their magic and get it done. So that's number four. And number five is the mobile ecosystem. Where does your mobile application live within the realm of your omni-channel experience? Is it leading? Is it complementing? How does it live within the context of a mobile web enhanced experience? And I think the one thing that a lot of organizations seem to I wouldn't say seem to forget, but it's not necessarily apparent. Parity in features and functionality across web, the enhanced mobile and native mobile is very critical. Um, Consumers interchange, households interchange. We see a lot in our research where, yes, things start off with a mobile app. We see that in our survey results. We see that in our research when we look at our retailers and who's accessing the .com, who's building a basket. But we also see this transitionary process where sometimes they're on the same basket. One day they're building it using their mobile app because they're by the refrigerator and they want to add something, and then it goes to a desktop environment or an iPad environment. And you have to have that interchangeability to understand, to be able to serve your customer, but also to have a rich ecosystem experience. And that's very, very critical. But fundamentally, it all starts with understanding who your consumers are. So those are the top five. Again, go to the Mercatus.com in our blog area, and you will see this written by Peter Nakamura, who's our brilliant product marketer. 5 must-have features that will level up your mobile grocery experience. It's been great chatting with you guys, and we will see you all soon.